Hello, I'm Jashykins, and welcome to another little vlog review, this time of the Doctor Who episode Into the Dalek. Now, I really wanted to review the season premiere, but long story short, I was able to watch the episode, but not get to recording a vlog in time, so sorry. Anyways, this episode revolves around the Doctor going inside a Dalek, a la Fantastic Voyage, with Clara and a couple red shirts. And the whole question for this episode was, could there be a good Dalek? You know, one that wasn't on a murderous rampage 24/7, that didn't want to destroy all life. The Doctor, of course, goes by the theory, there's no good Dalek but a dead one. And this episode we got to sometimes literally look inside the mind of a good Dalek. And what ends up happening is that the Doctor and the Dalek, who the Doctor calls Rusty, merges their minds together. And the Doctor hopes that Rusty will see all these good memories and take that and make Rusty a good Dalek by Rusty appreciating the universe. And this whole setup was great, with Clara having to help shut off the parts of the Dalek's mind that basically makes it so that they can't really feel emotions like love and such, can't empathize. So Clara's turning all this off so the Doctor can do this. And so it's a really, risky thing. And it starts off good with Rusty looking in the Doctor's mind and going, there's goodness in, the universe. And then Rusty sees the Doctor's hate and takes, this as meaning that their species are closer related than Rusty thought, and that the Daleks should be destroyed. And the Daleks getting destroyed by Rusty is a good outcome, but the Doctor notices he fucked it up, basically. And at the end of the episode, Rusty goes up to the Doctor and says, "You're a good Dalek." And the Doctor is very composed, but you can tell he's just breaking up inside. Because that's the last thing the Doctor wants to hear, because hearing "you're a good Dalek" is the same as you like to destroy everything, while the Doctor is trying to, bring peace to the universe. So yeah, I was like, that was really hard to watch in the episode, because I was like, you don't say that shit. And the thing is that makes this line harder is that the Doctor, starting off this episode, asks Clara if he's a good man. And, hearing "you're a good Dalek" makes the Doctor think he's not a good man, he's a horrible person, he's been doing things wrong. And at the end of the episode, Clara rephrases her statement and goes, basically, I'm going to be paraphrasing here, "I don't know if you're a good man, but I know you try, and that's what counts in the end." And yeah, the fact is, the Doctor might not be a perfect person, but he's trying to be. And that's really, really what counts in the end. Because he's done a lot of good things, he's fucked up sometimes. You win some, you lose some. And that's good for Clara to give the doctor that reassurance by saying, the Dalek, Rusty might have said, you're a good Dalek, but you're doing your best, and that's all anyone can ask of you. As for Clara herself, I admit I do ship Clara and the Doctor. But of course I ship nearly everything, so there you go. And like in the past with Matt Smith's era, you can sort of see more of Clara being his girlfriend. Like, maybe they will, maybe they won't, they totally are. And the season premiere this season was like the showrunners going, no, they're not a couple. See, we have Clara spout out that stuff a lot this episode. She even ends up giving a big speech about how she admires the Doctor, and, not just because she wants to bang him. But in this episode, the shipping parts you can look over, if you're not a shipper or you don't want to see it. Ooh, it's easy enough to glance over, and I like that they're giving Clara more of a personality. She's a school teacher. You can see her doing some stuff outside of the Doctor's, and when the Doctor comes to get her, she's like, I'm doing something, god damn it. And she also has a good, reign on the Doctor. She's like, no, Doctor, no. Earlier in that, what am I saying? I'm not going through the episode, linear, in a chronological order. But in one point during the episode, when they repaired Rusty and he went into exterminate mode, she looks at the Doctor and keeps on telling him, what did we learn today? That's not what we learned today. What did we learn today? She took time out, basically just beating the Doctor over the head, saying, look at it, look at the facts, look at what we gotta do. So I like that. I like this new Clara, and I hope they continue on in this direction. And my final thoughts for the Doctor Who episode Into the Dalek. I liked it. I like the new Clara. I am loving Peter Capaldi as the Doctor. And then we get to see a little bit of Missy again this episode, and it seems like if she's following this pattern, she might be getting certain people and things that the Doctor had killed, either on purpose or during a mission, and getting them all together and, making some mental blow against the Doctor in the season finale. I don't know. It's just strange that every time we see Missy, there's someone who died in that episode. I'm not good with fan theory, so that will probably be totally wrong, and I don't think I talked about it that well, but don't worry, because I'm shit at fan theories. And I have been Jashykins, owner at jashykins.blogspot.com. And if you go to my blog, you can see vlog reviews like this, original Rin series, book reviews, movie reviews, and a lot more. And if you go on the sidebar of my blog, you can see where else I'm in on the web and say hi. And if you're watching this on YouTube, go in the description and click on the donate your account link. And if you donate your Twitter and or Facebook accounts to my campaign, that will really help out spreading my audience. And until next video, goodbye. It took forever to get this episode finished.